has arrived. The college football playoff set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome to Gainesville, Florida, and the Swamp, the home of the Florida Gators. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Missouri Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. They start this playoff game with a pass. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, this offensive coordinator knew he was coming into a tough environment right away, going to some plays that he thinks have a chance to be successful. And how about this one play here to get things started on the opening drive?
Nowhere to run up the middle. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill for.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. He called his own number, and the freshman QB keeps this drive moving.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
Looking to throw it on first down. Makes the grab. It's Hoffman. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Offense getting set. It's second down. And there's the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Finding space at the 20. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
And in first down, they go right back to him. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
They'll toss it to the back. And the defense is there to smother him. They were all over the option play that time.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
3rd and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. Those are too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
But what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field and they'll go for it. Offense looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Mizzou, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
Man, how does the defense allow a tight end to be that wide open? No one around him. Easy throw for the quarterback for the first down.
Gain moves the ball right near midfield. It'll be first down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep downfield to the left. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start with the 25. First play of the drive now on the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. End zone ahead. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Gators. We had a short view of the offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Now it's second down here. And the quarterback dropping back. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Nice grab. It's Terry. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now.
Great job by the defender coming up with that tackle. That'll keep him short of the first down. I think the quarterback thought his receiver could win any one-on-one battle, but this defender makes a heck of a play. Now we got 4th down.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. He's found some room at the 45. Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a first down.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on 4th down. But what's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on 4th down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
It's going to be incomplete. Trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Right into the open. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. To throw, it's Lagway. On the move now. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Here's the second down play. They'll run it here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got it, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. The Gators lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking for some space. It's Buckner. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Receiver makes the grab. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
This is an example of a quarterback in his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
It's 4th down and 4 as you try to keep the drive going. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. 4th down, he's throwing for it. Tries to get it to the running back. Intercepted in the end zone. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
On first down, it's play action. Pressure is coming. And the ball to the ground. Oh, scooped up by the defense. They bring him down, but a takeaway and a return. A big play by this defense.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down his quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
The fumble recovery gives the offense a great opportunity. It's first and goal now. He keeps it on a design run. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
It's a second and goal play for the offense. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Bites into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Curry.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack.
He'll take a deep shot here. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
And the receiver snags it. It's complete. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's fourth down. Talk about aggressive. The head coach keeping the offense on the field inside their own 30. Quick throw, testing the middle. The QB throws his third hook of the day. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quick throw, the catch is made. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Dropping back, it's Lagway. He's running out of time here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
There you go, defense. Much better job of affecting the quarterback. This guy's already thrown a couple touchdown passes. That time, no chance at all to get his feet set. Nice job of pressuring him and bringing him down for the sack.
It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. The Gators will look to convert here on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He lets it go. This one falls incomplete on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape, broke loose from the pocket, and put the ball on a string. He just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Makes the catch downfield. That play will move the sticks, set him up 1st down at the 42.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his 1st down on that 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time, they convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Tight end goes in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a short completion of the tight end. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So here we go now. 3rd and short from the opponent's 24-yard line. What will the offense choose to do at this point? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Look out, room to run here. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide. It can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. The coach decides no field goal attempt. The offense is out there to go for it on 4th down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Looks like Missouri will have the 1st down. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards. You pick it up. And now you've got another chance at points.
It'll be broken up in the end zone. That's a great play.
Chris, anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. They're lucky that ball was just knocked away.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
Here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good. They still trail, though. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. This will likely be the last play of the half. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with the 25. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. First play of the second half is a handoff. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Ball handed off. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Third down after that running play. Out of the gun now on third down. Grab near the sticks. It's Sampson. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
To throw, it's Lagway. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. 2nd and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. Looking to pass here on second down. That's reeled in. It's Buckley. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. And the Gators pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. The shotgun handoff here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Caught behind the line. It's Jackson. They go backwards on that third down completion. Sets up a 4th down.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage. And it's good right down the middle.
And that will extend their lead even further. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Makes the grab. It's Jones. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down quick. He just dumped it off to the back.
Yeah, nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight.
Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Catch made on the right side.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Receiver in motion now. Back to pass. It's Lagway. That's caught. It's Sampson. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Crucial third down play coming up. Can he make it to the marker? That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40. Gators will come to the line to run the hurry up. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Breaks free. You make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now. The Gators starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's Sampson. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain of that catch and run.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
And the Gators line up with a 1st and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Dropping back. It's Lagway. On the move now. He throws it away. A smart choice that time. But it will bring up third down.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this third down.
And that pass falls incomplete.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on third down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the first down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Play action here on first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. And they pick up the first on the ground. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
They've been very efficient. 3 for 4 on fourth down. Now they're going for it again. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
On a tight game like this, you're on the road, why not take a chance? Go for it, you hit it, and you quiet the crowd in the process.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Florida has the lead curve as we break for the quarter. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
Boy, a questionable call there on third down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Now you got a big decision here on fourth down and short.
Fourth down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off. And he'll scoot out of bounds after a short gain. Not enough for the first down.
Man, this quarterback's making smart plays here. And I get what he's trying to do, but at the same time, at this point in the game with the lead, it's very important he's got to stay in.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake. He's bringing it back. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Looking for his big tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. That'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. Defense is coming after him. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Lets it fly to the wide out. What a catch! Brought down. It crosses midfield to the 46.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to winning.
Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun, drops back. The pocket breaking down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes, and this...
Oh, no, trap him back there. A fourth down stop and a sack, no less.
Well, with over 3 minutes to go in this game, Chris, down by a couple scores. You have to go for this. Thought the offense had a great shot. Now they're going to rely on their defense to try to get a quick stop or get a turnover and somehow get that football back.
And the Gators offense retakes the field. Grinding away on the ground. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Short connection to the tight end here. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Pulls it in. It's Buckner. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up fourth down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
The Gators will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. The Gators will come to the line on fourth down looking to convert. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Trying for a fourth down completion. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
First down, looking to throw the football. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
He's looking deep again. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Promising start to the drive, but now 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Hoffman. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Crowd trying to help out here on 4th down. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. Looking to throw it again. Lets it go quickly. He's got it right near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of...
And it's picked off in the end zone. Inside the 40. Will finally bring him down, but what a play, the takeaway, and a huge gain on the return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges